Good morning. So I wanted to talk to you guys, preface this video. There were pretty much no vlogs this month because, guys, if I ever say to you, hey, let me do a video every day for a month, remind me of this time, and then I won't do it because this was really hard for me. I feel like I sound like so first world right now, but it was. So if I did YouTube for a living, I think putting up a video every single day would still be a bit of a challenge, but if you work full time and then trying to do a video every day, that was really hard for me. And I don't wanna do it again. Even though I was like really proud of myself and I felt like, I'm like, is it possible that I skip a day or two and it's okay? But I was really like, no, I really wanna do, like I wanna put one up every day. So here we are. If you haven't watched any of the declutters, please go watch them. If they took me a really long time, there's probably 30 videos in that playlist that you should go see. I feel like the shadow is making my cheekbone look really scary, right? In not like a scary way. Anyway, so I wanted to preface the video with, hey, that's why there's been no vlogs. Also, okay, I can't hold the camera anymore. Okay, so also in the process of doing the declutters, I've realized I can still share makeup with you guys in the vlogs without it taking up too much time, and this is how. So I'll show you my face of makeup, right? And then I'll just show you the products the way I've been showing you swatches in the declutter, and I think I'll be able to like do like 5-minute sharings, and so you'll still get like the full thing. Okay, so I feel like in this lighting you can see like a more natural finish of my makeup. So we have a lot of Flower Beauty on, and on the eyes and on the face. On the lips we have Maybelline, and I think that's it as far as actual sharing goes. And then now I will swatch items for you. I love the lips a lot, and then the eyes are like fantastic. The lashes are Lily Galici's Goddess. I had to cut them down a lot. Like anytime I use any of her lashes, I really have to cut them down because my eyes are small, but I'm loving this. Okay, sharing time. Okay, for foundation, it's the Light Illusion. I have the shade L4. I had picked up L3 also, and that also matches, but I think this is just slightly warmer, so I prefer this. The powder also in L4, and the concealers in light and light medium. And those are swatches. So the first swatch is foundation. The light and light medium, the light is too light under my eye, so I'll tend to mix the two for the under eyes, and then for the face, I just use light medium. And right here is a swatch of the powder, which is really beautiful. I actually think for something that I thought would be a more lightweight powder, it actually gives a good amount of coverage. So if you wanted to use it as a powder foundation, you could. On the lips, I have MAC Oak Lip Pencil, and these two lipsticks from Maybelline. This one is Taupe Temptation, and this one is Chocolate Lust. Chocolate Lust is like my absolute favorite because look, so much used. And this is a shade I use whenever I do like a more purple eye look and I want to be a little matchy-matchy. So MAC Oak, Taupe Seduction, and Chocolate Lust. These lipstick formulas are so good. They're creamy. I don't want to be like moist. It's not like they're moisturizing, but they don't dry out your lips. And the color is pigmented, but still blended out. Like it's still blendable. For mascara, we have the Covergirl Exhibitionist on the top lashes. This is amazing. I will absolutely repurchase this. And then the Maybelline Colossal Cat Eyes is the go-to for the lower lash lines. And top lash line also if I just, you know, want an easy look, no lashes day. Like this is an all-around fantastic mascara, and the reason I love it is because it has a curved wand. In the upper waterline, I have this NYX Faux Blacks in Burnt Sienna. I have like an emeraldy one or like a dark teal. I have 3 more in my like wish list. Like these are just so good. And then to do the huge wing, we have the Clinique Pretty Easy. This is the palette I have on the eyes. It's Sugar Rush. It was released this year. I love it. It's a little dusty, the shadows, but they blend out really beautifully. And then the brush that it comes with is so good. Like not just like good for like an eyeshadow palette, but like I know they have their own line of brushes. So if you guys have tried it, let me know because this was so good. Whenever I just want to apply something into like the deeper crease, like I don't use this for like to lay down like a base, but it's really good for just directly in the crease and the lid. And I will give you swatches. So on top are the colors I have on my eyes. So the liner, the pencil. I started out with kind of these two in the crease. This is in the deeper crease. This is kind of looking like the top and bottom close lash line. This is on the lid, and this is the sparkle in the center. And then these are just the remaining shadows I didn't use in my look. This Sun's Blazing palette also released at the same time as the Sugar Rush, and I also really like it. I don't know, I'm like more attracted to purples and burgundies nowadays, so this more sunsetty type palette, it just, I don't know, it doesn't speak to me as much now, so I was like very drawn to that other palette today. Okay, for highlighter, I have this shade on today. They have come out with like a deeper, darker palette of this. The shades look stunning. I just don't know if I'm gonna pick it up because I probably would only be able to use one shade in there. And I mean, that's just like a problem I run into constantly. I always like the tones of like the medium to tan, tan to deep shade ranges. These were released like a month or two ago, and they're the bronzers. This one is Sunswept and this one is Sunrise. I looked at this and thought this might be so orange, I might hate it. And when I saw this one, I was like, is this too cool? So those are swatches. On the left is Sunswept, and then Sunrise is that like weird purpley red toned one. So this I just apply all over, and then this I kind of force into, not force, that sounds so, like I use it as a contour. And it looks really good. I think depending on your skin tone, you could probably just use that as your bronzer. But for me, when I use this just as my bronzer, it just looks like the wrong color on me. And over here are swatches of the highlight. I can mix those two together and get like a cute little peachy shade, or I use this alone. Lastly, for the brows, I have the J-Cat in black. This is like my favorite. It's been like maybe a year and a half of using this pretty exclusively. And then I had picked up the MAC brow pen, and I do like that. And this one is from Urban Decay. I really love this too. So what I usually do, what I've noticed is when I go straight in and use the pen and start drawing like brow hairs, it's a little too dark. So what I started doing is drawing in lower lashes first, and then the pen's a little like less pigmented, and then I'll go in and draw brow hairs for my brows. So I mean, that for me isn't anything new. I always love finding like really thin tipped brush tip liners to draw on lower lashes so that it looks fuller for me. But I've been really loving this, and I like the shade range of this over the MAC. MAC, I think, it has less shades of their brow pen. Okay, so hopefully that little makeup sharing as well as you seeing my face will work for like makeup sharing in the vlog. And this looks like so much more luminous in this lighting, which is good. That's what I want. Okay, so right, maybe we can make like sharing face makeup, full face makeup into like a 5-minute thing in the vlogs. I'm so excited. Please let it be able to be that short. Okay, did you guys see my eye makeup? Yeah, you could. It's really pretty. See that like pop of sparkle? I'm like so into it. Okay, so now enjoy the rest of the vlog. Okay, so legit, I filmed only two, I can't even talk, I'm so tired. I did 2 declutters today. One was all drugstore eyeshadows, and then another whole video on its own that were just my ColourPop eyeshadow palettes. These are all like the declutters from the ColourPop. I'm like really impressed. So today, going into these videos, it's like I thought I had an idea of what I was going to declutter, because like when you make a pile, you're like, oh, I don't really like that much. I don't really reach for that much. But when I was doing swatches for all the palettes and then doing comparisons to what I had already, it was very interesting to see like what I ended up decluttering. So if the drugstore eyeshadow palettes as well as ColourPop eyeshadow palettes are already uploaded, I will link them below. I don't know if I'm gonna do more today. I'm a little like super tired. Some TJMaxx stuff. These Acne treatment dots. This is a 30 pack for $2.99, I believe. So if you see these, you can try them. They're salicylic acid and tea tree oil based. And then these, I guess, are quite popular right now. I mean, Sephora has the silk ones that are like, I don't know if I would splurge for those, but these are satin, and they're a 5-pack for $5.99 at TJMaxx, so I got 2 of these. They also have ones where there's like a multi-pack where there's like 2 black, 2 cream, and 2 brown or something. So, whoops, in case you're looking for them, I've seen them at multiple TJMaxx's. I went to Forever 21 and returned some stuff, and all of the jewelry was buy 2 get 1 free. So I got like these hoops. Always fun. I don't know why I'm so into like this look right now, like if they're coins or something that dangles. These are like hearts, but you know, from far away you can't tell. Ooh, I lost my light. Anyway, so, and then I got this pair that's like fabulous, right? It's like this, like, it's braided, but it's also, oh, is it gonna focus? Like, so they're braided, but also textured, so like really cool. I'm excited for them. They like give off a lot of light. And lastly, these pineapples, how cute. And then these things like move. They're like little, I don't know, little yellow crystals. Really, really adorable. Okay, tiny Trader Joe's haul. Crispy, crunchy okra, $1.99 for this pack. I find that crispy okra is always so expensive. I used to be able to get it locally at Mark's here, and it was a big container, and they were like kind of dense okra, but I don't think I see it around here anymore. So you don't get very many here, so I mean, they're good, but I don't know if I'd buy them again. So the whole purpose of the trip was to pick up these sparkling watermelon juice. I love all the ones that Trader Joe's does. The coconut yuzu and the strawberry mixed with, oh, I can't remember. Oh, rhubarb. This one, I've already opened it up and put it in the fridge last night, but I don't know. It's like, I like it, but nothing that tastes like watermelon that's not actually watermelon is ever that great. It tastes similar to like a less sweet watermelon Jolly Rancher. So I like it, but I really feel like this is one of those that would benefit to being mixed with alcohol. So if you're looking for something refreshing in the summer, I would recommend this. Dark pumpernickel. I'm on a pumpernickel kick and I love it with avocado. So this is good. It's like shaped kind of oblong and it's like a denser bread. It kind of tastes like if sourdough and pumpernickel had a baby. I do not condone you doing this. I'm not recommend you do this, but I have 2 of the pancake bread. I have decided that it's like a combination of pancakes and cornbread, with the cornbread being more of like a soft textured type corn. Whatever, it's so good. I also wanted to share this with you. So I tend to not be able to find any pumpernickel around me. So when I went to Walmart, they had the regular pumpernickel from Pepperidge Farm, which is good. But I also picked this one up, which is a swirl. This one's pretty good too. So it's rye and pumpernickel. Yeah, so let me know if you guys are into like either of these breads, where you're picking them up from, what brands you like, because very interested. Skincare RX, I picked up these kits. So they're usually like, I already took the beauty blender out of that one, but this spray is really good. You get a blender and you get a puff. I think original everywhere it's retailing for $35, but there was like 25% off. So I got 2 of these. We picked up the Paula's Choice 1% retinol with peptides and vitamin C. So I'll let you know on this. And then another of the Big Daddy Kagendo cleansing water. I feel like I should probably just stop trying other ones, because this is like, when you've loved something for more than, I don't know, has it been 5, 6, 7, 8 years? Like, I just love this one so much. I'm sorry, it's like really like overcast right now. From Beautylish, we have 2 things from Danessa Myricks. I have their Wet Balm and I have the Vision Cream Cover. I have in the shade NO3. I will let you know on this. It's very full coverage. I did a little swatch on my hand yesterday. I have a tiny haul from Ulta. This is the Neutrogena Sunscreen 110. I was like, let me try this. This is the Ulta Lip Balm. It's in the coconut. It smells good. It has SPF 30. So you guys really were into the idea of doing like an SPF and makeup video or SPF in makeup video. So I'm just trying to like round out everything I'm going to share with you. I mean, I have a lot of items that I've used for a long time, but I just wanted to kind of add a few more. This is a travel size of the Ariana Grande Cloud Perfume. I tried this out because I keep seeing that it's like a dupe for the Baccarat Rouge, and I'm like, okay, how good is this? I've never even tried the Baccarat Rouge, so this is just like, you know, a tester, a feeler. But while I like kind of the initial spray of this, it does smell very like synthetic. You know, in sweet scents, like marshmallow scents get that kind of weird plasticky smell. You kind of have that. It does settle in, but then the like dry down is like almost too violet for me. So while I like this, and I'm sure this probably smells really good on other people, I'm gonna return this. Okay, I've been into fragrance lately, if you guys haven't noticed, like the Byredo and such. And I shared the Ariana Grande. So this I love. You guys know, I talk about Viva La Juicy all the time. My favorites are the original. I like La Fleur. Is it La Fleur or Fleur? And then I also like the Gold Couture. I sometimes try samples of the Noir and I can't, it's like not enough for me to purchase it. But this was on sale at Macy's for $30, so that was a good buy. And then I was on Rue La La and this Davidoff Cool Water. I had a roommate in college that wore this all the time, and I just like took me back a little bit. Oh, this is like too light. So much better. Okay, so I had a roommate that wore this, and I was kind of like, I was kind of feeling those summer vibes again. So I got a bottle of this off of Rue La La for I think around $30. This is like, I think the largest bottle. And I also love Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, but like a lot of people who wear it, it doesn't seem to wear very long. So I got the Intense, again, off of Rue La La, and I think it's better. I put one on each wrist, and this one, when I woke up in the morning, I still smelled it. The other one had faded completely, so definitely lasts longer. If you don't like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, then, I mean, if you don't like citrusy scents, like truly citrus, like to the point of where some people think it smells like cleaning stuff, then don't get this, obviously. And then here's an old love, the Neroli Portofino. They've added the Acqua to it. I don't know that, do you guys hear that? Acqua? Am I from Cleveland or am I from Cleveland? So this is the Big Daddy bottle. I have saw it. Wow, making up words. I saw it. No. I saw the 50 milliliter on Rue La La for $99, and I almost picked it up, and then I canceled the order because I realized for 100 mils, I could get it off of Selfridges for $128, and I was just like, well, for double the price, or not double the price, for double the amount, I would pay another 28 bucks-ish. I mean, amazing. So here's this, and I was reading reviews saying that it was a plastic bottle. It's definitely not. It's definitely glass, and I don't find a huge difference between this and the original. So that's that.